All right, everyone, welcome back to Good Day Columbia. Vudu.com. Yeah, Vudu. It's one of the fastest growing movie and video sites on the web. The service is featured on a number of computers, smartphones, and consoles. But with this week's announcement of a break-in at their home offices, signals more trouble for online consumers. Our resident expert, Stephen Miano, and movie buff is here to tell us all about it. Stephen, this is pretty interesting. You know, it's on smartphones, it's on Xboxes and everything.
TVs, if you buy one of the new smart TVs,
yeah,
like at the store, and we were just talking about it yesterday. We want to watch The Hobbit, and we were like, oh, well, let's just rent it on Vudu, and you click the remote, and you go to Vudu, and you done. So yeah, pretty cool.
Interesting stuff. Okay, so was this actually a hack job or an actual theft?
Well, that's what's interesting. It was not an online hacking kind of a thing. Someone broke into their offices, swiped a bunch of stuff, including hard drives that had some user information. Names, email addresses, home addresses, some password and credit card information as well, but that's all encrypted, which is
one
good.
of those things. Wow, someone literally walked in, grabbed the hard drive, and walked out. They were maybe looking for something specific then.
It kind of sounds like it. I mean, you know, they're a little tight-lipped about the actual break-in and theft, but it is clear that the drives that were taken, they probably were taken for that purpose.
Wow. Now, is this the scandal similar to the one at State last year?
You know, it's really not, because what you have is, you know, most of that was online.
Yeah.
And probably orchestrated online, the whole thing. This was a physical break-in. The other really big difference is the stuff at the State, you know, none of that was encrypted. Where that, like, we all know how bad that was. With Vudu, all of their passwords are encrypted. They don't actually keep credit card numbers. They only keep the last 4 digits. They're in PCI compliance, which ironically I don't think the State was. They were keeping whole numbers and not encrypted, and
Pretty interesting stuff. Okay, so what should users do? You know, if I'm a Vudu, just saying the name.
I know, right?
Just saying the name, it's like, okay, so if I'm a user here, what should I do?
Well, the first thing you want to do, change your password.
Right.
You go to their website, change their password. If you're a Vudu user, you probably got an email in the past couple of days, or will get an email talking about this. They have signed everybody up for a year of like identity theft, credit protection monitoring, blah, blah, blah. You want to take advantage of that. The chances of them getting something like a credit card number or a password are pretty low.
Okay.
But the information they did get could be used to maybe social engineer you into giving something else. So keep on the lookout for emails, phone calls, letters saying, hey, we need to verify this is you. We've already had reports of people calling saying they were with Vudu. You know, your Vudu account was compromised. We need you to confirm your password so that we can, that's not legitimate. So just be paranoid and suspicious.
Right about that. Finally, Stephen, so what do you predict will happen with this sort of theft in the future?
I think it's going to get worse. You know, as online security gets better, and as this becomes a bigger market for bad guys, we're going to see fewer and fewer single computer infections like the FBI virus that we're seeing a lot of right now. There's been a big resurgence in that, but we're going to start seeing they're going to be going after the big fish, the companies themselves, because instead of stealing Fraendy's information, let's steal everybody's information in the United States. That's where it's going to start moving to now. Yeah, so be careful.
Stephen Miano, thank you so much. Of course, folks, owner of That Computer Store out in Irmo, South Carolina, as well as inside the Harbison Mall. So anything you need, definitely head on over and see Stephen Miano, folks. All right, we'll be right back after this. Stay with us.